Hey everybody, welcome in. Yeah, you probably don't want to start off your videos with but I'm going to create the extruder cover in this video, and this one says dimensions are in millimeters. So without further ado, I have my object layer as the current layer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to my units to make sure that I'm in millimeters. So decimal. This one I don't think we need any precision at all, because all of the numbers are whole numbers. There's no decimals, but I'm just going to leave it as 0.00 anyway. And then for inches, I'm going to select millimeters. I hit OK. So then got a bunch of circles here. So what I'm going to do is start with the top circles, and I'm going to circle diameter. Just going to pick a random point to start. And I'm going to start with a little small circle at the top. So that has a diameter of 10. I'm going to go to circle diameter again, using the center of the circle. And that has a diameter of 24. Does that look right? That looks kind of weird. Really? Oh, okay. Never mind. Let me get rid of these. These are the previous parts that I made. So I'm going to get rid of these. Just erase these. All right, so now circle and diameter. We're going to use the same center as these other two. This has a diameter of 32. All right, that looks a little better. Okay, so then we need to figure out the center of the bottom circles. So to do that, I'm going to draw a line. For a line from the center down. Turn my ortho on. That's going to go down 40, and that's going to go over to the left 10. So that tells me where the centers of these other two circles are. So I'm going to go to circle, diameter. The smaller one has a diameter of 18. And the bigger one has a circle, center diameter of 25. Let me get rid of these. I'm just going to type in E for erase. I'm going to erase this. I'm going to erase this. So now all we need to do is we need to connect these with an arc. So how do we do that? So we tell us that there's a radius. This arc has a radius of 30. So if you go under the arcs, you're not going to find, I don't think you're going to find an option that's going to help you create this. I mean, if you do, let me know. What I usually do in this case, I go to circle, and then I'm going to go to my tangent radius option. So for the tangent, I'm going to select a spot kind of at the top of this kind of circle as opposed to the bottom, because then you might get an arc that kind of goes around this way, but we want to get an arc that kind of goes inside like this. So I'm just going to select as my tangent somewhere here, and then my other tangent is going to be somewhere here. And then for that radius is going to be 30. So we have that circle. And then I could just trim out that part we don't need. And then I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to go to circle, tangent radius. For the tangent, I'm going to select kind of the top of this side of my circle. I don't know if a circle has a side, but you know what I mean. And then the second one is going to be somewhere in this area of this circle. And then for the radius, again, I'm going to type in 30. So we get that. And I'm just going to type in TR for trim out that piece. And there is that. So now what I can do is add the center mark. So I'm going to change my layers to center. I'm going to annotate, center mark, select the outside circle here, the inside, or the outside circle at the top. And you notice that for our center marks, these kind of dashes are kind of small in here. So what you could do is you could type in LT scale. And then right now our scale factor is 1. I could change this like 12. Kind of makes those a little bit bigger. So there we go. I'm looking at this to make sure that we got everything. So it looks good, yeah. So just make sure you save this as extruder cover, and that's kind of how you do that. All right, so I hope that helped. Make sure you subscribe, and hope to see you back in the next video. All right. Stay safe. Peace.